21.
Yay! We're legal. We're legal.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. I got RumChata, of course.
I know.
I need to drink that shit. That stuff's still sitting in my refrigerator.
Does it go bad?
Who cares?
You're going to drink it when
Yeah.
you're like, this gave me food poisoning.
Yeah, no. It'll be fine. I also have Bloody Mary stuff at home. Bloody Mary stuff.
You know I love Bloody Marys.
I do. I need all the fixins, but I got the liquor and the...
What the hell are we doing here then?
I know. I don't know. Next time we'll bring a drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done that. So
yeah. Episode 21. It's pretty awesome.
That's good. And that's impressive. It doesn't feel like it's been 21 episodes, has it?
Not really.
I was going to say, don't you dare
No.
be like, she's like, yes, it's been horrible.
No. It's crazy. I mean, I really enjoy what we do.
Right.
And we've gotten, a couple of little crazy things, people that liked us that we were like, oh, totally fangirling on. So maybe we're on somebody's radar. Adam Carolla, if you were listening to this, please talk to us.
Oh, my God.
I totally fangirl every time he likes our Instagram.
I'm fairly certain that there's some little hidden room in your house right now where you have pictures. Yeah, you have pictures of him everywhere.
It is. Yes.
You go in there and you put lipstick all over your face. Yeah.
I do. I'll be Kathy Bates. Don't come to my house, Adam Carolla.
Nice.
You'll never leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some new things happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, you go. You can. We have a great new logo.
Yes.
Well, I don't call it logo. Cover art. Our podcast cover art, which Adam Carolla liked, by the way. We're going to hashtag Adam Carolla. And if you don't know who he is, he's a really funny guy.
He is.
But yeah, we did. We thought we realized that when we first started,
we might stick around doing this. So,
yes.
Yeah.
When we first started, we didn't know, or I didn't know, like the logistics of how you look on the iTunes feed. But the reality is, when you start scrolling through that, those podcast feeds, you can kind of get lost in the mix if you don't have something that kind of jumps out. So we redid our logo, and it's
our
pretty cute.
old logo, although very cute, was a little generic. Like it didn't really say a lot about us, but you created this new logo that, and my waistline is wonderful.
I should have put some drinks on the washing machine. I could still totally do that,
But it's a great logo, and it's more personalized. So.
Yeah, it's super. I really was proud of it. I thought it turned out really, really cool, and I think it definitely, like in a nutshell, that's us.
Yeah.
So.
And
so much so that the new person that was like, oh, I love podcasts, what is it? And then I threw the graphic up, and he's like, oh, that's not really my thing, but I'll listen to it.
Right.
But you knew immediately when you looked at it,
Right.
It's two women that talk. So.
Way too much. Like, we talk way too much.
That's okay.
It just took us an hour to get to the point where I hit record.
I've been here since like 9:45, to be honest. So, yeah. She's drowning in her coffee.
I just really chugged my coffee.
Yeah, you're not supposed to chug coffee.
I know. Sorry.
So yeah, we have the logo. What else is new?
Well, that goes into kind of the other kind of new thing that's going on, that there was a last minute decision to send my big butt to Florida in February to Podfest.
Yep. I'm glad she can go.
Yeah.
I have some things going on and I can't go.
Yes.
But I'm so glad that the very vocal half of us can go and represent.
I love that you think I'm the vocal one.
You are.
But so it's going to be a conference in February, so we're really busy. We're going to kind of kick into getting our little, I'm going to say the word package. We're going to get our package together.
Yeah.
But we need to get our act together, so that what I'm going to do there is there's networking, there's sponsors, there's a ton of speakers, so there's so much to learn there, and I'm really excited to do that for us, so I'll take good notes.
It'll be awesome. I'm totally jealous, but you know what? Next year. I'm going next year, but it just wasn't in the cards this year.
And it almost wasn't in the cards for me either, because it was something that we had looked into for about 6 months now. We've been talking about going.
And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I did not jump on the train, considering what's coming down the pike for the next couple of months for us.
Well, and I'm glad that I didn't originally do it, because the fact of the matter is right after Christmas, things kind of happened with Matt's work that I wasn't not going to be able to go, because apparently it's illegal to leave your kids alone. People frown on that.
Some states.
Right.
Some states it's not.
But he things changed around again, so he's going to be able to come home. My ticket is bought, and I will be going. I'm really excited about Pod Fusion, though.
Yeah. So
that's it's going to be the session on I don't have the calendar in front of me, on Thursday, and it's with Jessica and Elsie, who do She Podcast, who
right.
has been a huge supportive group for us.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's just going to be them and a bunch of us in a room talking about how we do this.
Right.
And so I'm looking forward to that because they are always full of good information.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm totally jealous, but you know what? Go have fun, bring it all back, and then share it with me.
Yeah, I'm
for free.
Literally bring it all back.
I'm going to spin it around on the positive.
Right.
You get go, and I get the information for free.
And you don't have to pack.
That's right.
But that's what's going on with us as far as the podcast goes. I think that's quite a bit on the horizon. So.
Yeah, a lot coming down.
Yeah.
A lot coming down. We hope to have some new changes coming in the next few months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now that we know we like to do it, and people actually kind of like to listen to us.
You guys keep coming back for more. It's insane.
Speaking of, if you guys ever want to leave us a review,
Right.
it seriously helps us. So when you're on iTunes or Stitcher, there's somewhere on there
Right.
to leave a review. It'd be great.
And even
if
like
you leave
there's
stars.
I was going to say there's
Just the
reviews.
stars.
There's even if you click, on the 5 stars, not
Yeah,
the 2.
not the
but
1. Please
no,
no.
don't do that. Just do the 5. It's not going to hurt you.
1 is
But-
bad, 5 is good. Don't go the reverse way.
Right, yeah. Only leave a review if it's nice.
But anyway, what's up this week? We're talking about
Whiskey Tango Fox.
Yeah,
I'm like, we can't,
WTF.
we can say the word, but we can't say it a bunch.
Yeah, no, it's the WTF episode.
Yeah.
We need to just go ahead.
Well, because we spend a lot of time. Yeah, it's the what the fuck episode.
Yeah.
Like, we spend
there's
a lot of
so-
time day to day. And I'm not even talking about the parenting stuff alone,
Right.
but there's just so many things that you see that you're like,
Eh,
what?
what
Why?
is that?
Right.
And there's some crazy shit that went on
Right.
this year.
Yeah.
And I still, to this day, I refuse to Google some of this stuff. So I'm going to throw it at you to see if you know what it is, because I don't even know what it is.
Because I Google
And I do
everything.
too, but
I've
some of this stuff, I said
some
no.
of the things I've Googled, I'll never be the same.
Well, some of the stuff I Google, I'm like, what the hell? That doesn't explain anything. What is this? Or why is this? So, yeah. So, I made a list of mine. You made a list of yours?
A few.
I had a few, too.
All right.
Yeah?
Are you going to rag on TED Talks?
What the hell is a TED Talk?
There-
Okay, my number one, what the F is, what is a TED Talk? TED, TED Talk.
It's a video, basically like a conversation, and these people, it's like listening to someone speak, only they tape it and put it online for other people.
Why is it called a damn TED Talk?
That's a really good
Is
question.
that the guy who started it?
I don't know. I'm sure it's I'm gonna Google it. Have you ever listened to one?
Hell no.
And then it's not even like on one particular subject. It's about
So it's
everything.
a video. Why they call it a TED? That's what I don't
It's
get.
there's gotta be a reasoning
It's
behind
a damn
it.
video. Just call it a video. That would have been
Well, that's just boring.
like, seriously. This is my number one thing that I have refused to Google, because number one, I don't give two shits, but number two, I think it's, now that I know what it is, it's a video. It's a video.
It's literally where it's a I don't even want to use, it's an organization that
Of TEDs? It is.
you got to stop thinking of it as somebody's name. It's
is somebody's
it's
name.
Is it acronym? Is that what when you have the letters
Yes,
and put them
but
together? Okay.
but, like,
Hold on, I'm going to Wikipedia,
what does
which is like
Wikipedia say about TED Talk?
right. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
What is the TED Talk? So, it's a nonprofit devoted to spreading ideas, usually in the form of short, powerful talks, 18 minutes or less. So, it began in 1984 as a conference where technology, entertainment, and design converged. But today it covers all kinds of.
You can see me rolling my eyes.
I don't understand what your problem
It's a
with it is.
video. It's a video.
You mean you have a problem with people listening to people talk?
No. You know what I have a problem with? All these fancy, weird names that people give for stuff.
Like
It's a video.
podcasts?
Well, yeah. Because, I mean, seriously, we're just a
recording. Of people
recording.
talking. Right.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what that is too.
Okay, I don't like TED Talks. I'm scratching that off my list. I don't like you still. I don't.
think you're
No, I do
missing
like
out on
you,
something.
But no, I'm not.
I think you're missing out on
no,
something.
I'm really not. Next.
There are some fantastic ones. I bet you there's TED Talks about food dye.
I don't care. Something about TED Talk just makes me mad. I don't like it. You go.
Celebrities like the Kardashians.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just been a lot of talk. Look, here's the deal about them.
People that call guacamole avocado pudding, something's wrong with those people.
Wait.
Yes.
Who calls that? Was it one of them?
Apparently, the Kardashians. That's what they call it.
Avocado pudding.
What is that? Some kind of like gourmet name for?
I think that they're just not. They're not smart enough to know what guacamole is.
No, that's like avocado pudding. Someone probably walked in and said, "Oh, that looks like avocado pudding." Yeah, well, you dip a chip in it. It's called guacamole.
I just don't understand it. Like they've all slept with they're in the round picture, they're excellent business people because
absolutely. That I will give them only that.
Right.
They know what they're doing when it comes to business.
I'm not entirely sure that they're horrible people, but they are not intelligent, and our obsession with them, and they sleep with each other. Not like the sisters sleep together, but everyone sleeps with everybody else's partner and blah blah. And I'm like, stop.
I have a hard time because with my teenager,
we pay attention to it.
Well, you're perpetrating the illusion that being rich and wealthy for nothing is the way to go, and that unfortunately we've talked about it before. It filters down to the teenage, the teenagers of today. Right. My daughter, prime example. Like that's how she thinks that life should be. Right. Sorry.
Well, and the funny thing is like our obsession with it is where I get like if they want to act like that, that's fine.
Right.
Our obsession, but feed into it. They'll be like Black China and Rob Kardashian. They trend every other day. You know what's really warped about that is I will fucking click on that damn button every day to see what's up with them.
Me
and
too.
Then while I'm doing it, I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Even though I don't give two shits about them. But you're right.
I don't even know who she is except for the fact that she's
dates the guy off that show. I know. I totally get it. I don't get it, to be honest.
And it's their behavior and then our obsession with their behavior that makes me go, what is wrong with us?
And have you ever read the comments? I have read comments, and half of the people say they're a vapid waste of air. Why do we even feed into it? But obviously there is some part of society that is feeding into it.
Well, including the people that go on there to say they're a vapid waste of air and why are we fitting into it. Like every time I read someone write literally who cares in the comment section, I literally die a little bit inside. Maybe not literally, but it kills me. It obviously you gave enough of a shit to go on and do that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's that
because it serves no purpose.
It's well, so we just I totally get it. That one drives me crazy too.
I know someone, and the thing is, I don't think sometimes people realize that everything you write on Facebook, everyone around you can see. I have this one person from my past on Facebook who writes, "Who cares?"
on everything?
On everything. And I'm like,
you probably do care.
I think you might care. Like, yeah, like I think you do care because you've literally taken your entire day to just write "who cares" over and over and over again. I'm like, it's so weird to me, that obsession. Yeah. And again, they're weird to me, but our obsession.
No, but
but I'm guilty of it.
And I have actually watched their show in the past.
I have too.
I have. A long time ago. Like in the very beginning.
It's been years.
Yeah, when they first came out. But now, if it's on and I click through and I happen to stop for a couple of seconds, I just think, wow, it's really sad. I mean, you can't help, to me anyway, I just feel... I don't know.
I'm using them as an example too. There's Sister Wives and Duck Dynasty and
I used to love Duck Dynasty.
Honey Boo Boo, whatever her name was, and not the little girl. Although I thought it was a little weird that we were obsessed with her, but like her family and
dance moms,
where she dance moms and the tiaras and whatever
Toddlers
that she
and
came
tiaras,
and all these shows and these people that we get so obsessed with, and I'm like, I don't get that.
Now, I will say...
I'm guilty of it. Yeah. But I don't get it.
Because I do love Little People, Big World. That has been, from day one of my favorite shows.
Right? Is that the couple
No,
here?
That's the Little Couple. I do like them as well. Little People, Big World are the ones who live in Oregon. And I have followed them since the beginning. And, I will say, some of these reality shows do provide something good.
Right.
My kids
have
grown up...
Like the people that are here, they're really good people.
Yes. Well, my kids have always grown up watching Little People, Big World, and I'm hoping that somewhere in the back of their mind, they will never make fun of someone who does not look like them, because they grew up watching it. I know that might sound silly, but my hope is because they always saw it, and I never said anything negative, that they will never grow up to say anything negative. Because trust me, I have actually unfollowed a couple of my friends because they made very negative comments about Little People, and I was like, shame on you. I don't agree with that, but I think that there are some good things that come out of some of these reality shows. But
That being said,
probably this much comes out.
I'm going to say this, and that's not to defend anyone but I think everyone's a little guilty of very quickly pointing out other people's features.
Oh, absolutely.
Judgmentally.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, I mean, some people are very quick to say, that's not attractive to me.
Yeah, right.
Well,
right.
It doesn't need to be. I'm sure they really don't care.
Right.
So
no, and we're all guilty of it. But
it's human nature.
But when you start verbally saying nasty things, like that, I think if you have nothing nice to say, you know what I mean, in a public forum, you kind of have to know. You're gonna, I don't know. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. I mean, but we all do it.
That went off tangent.
That's okay. My next one was the kids watching video games of people playing, or kids watching videos of people playing video games. Dan TTM?
Yes.
Oh, I would totally hook up with him. He's so cute. He has played in my house all weekend. He's cute. If you don't know, you know who he is,
No, I know
right?
who he is. Yeah, well, because for a while there, my kids were pretty obsessive about those videos. And we actually, it's been a couple months, but they were getting so obsessive that it was on a lot. And I had to say, you know what? This is not feeding us. This is not feeding our souls. We are not accomplishing anything here.
Yeah.
We play video games.
Right.
We play games. We like little mystery packs, but we can't not sit here for hours watching other people do this.
I would love to have been the first person that did it, because that son of a bitch is probably rich.
A lot of them are.
Who in the world ever thought, let's videotape ourselves playing a video game and kids will watch it?
Or opening things.
Like, seriously.
Right. Not even just the video games, the opening things.
Oh, the opening videos. Those have kind of faded away, I think. I don't know that they're as popular as they were maybe last year.
I don't know, because we walked away from them.
We did too.
I said enough. Too. We don't, we don't YouTube anymore.
And the one woman that has the fingernails that are painted in themes, and she will literally open it up.
I used to be like, her fingernails always look so good. She's going to be getting manicures every week, and then I found out how much she's making on. I'm like,
Millions.
She is getting manicures.
Oh, yeah, I can get a $25 manicure once a week if I'm making millions. Like crazy, but those I don't get it, man.
No.
Just like WTF on those. I don't get it.
But I'm sure that there were things from our youth that our parents didn't get, and things from our parents' youth that their parents didn't get, and I just think it gets more and more ridiculous because we have more things available to us.
Yeah.
Like the internet is such a vast space.
Yeah. It's a vapid space.
It is. It is. Like there's so much time wasted on, and I say this with the understanding that I am the first one to admit I waste a lot of time on the internet.
Yeah. No, we all do.
Right. We do. So
yeah. So what's your next one?
Shit I find in weird places.
like a.
Do you have random things that you find in the fridge and the freezer?
No, but I once found a petrified hot dog behind the television.
You don't want it anymore. I bet it was Landon.
It was, when we first moved in the house, it had literally been thrown up and behind the TV.
I bet it was Landon.
And when I found it, I even put it on Facebook. I was like, if you ever want to know what a petrified hot dog looks like, here it is.
Oh, yuck.
So, no, not in my fridge, no. I'm on top of that.
Bathrooms?
I know, unfortunately, what that is.
Well, when I say like weird stuff in the fridge, like
Henry... Oh, you're talking about the Nutella in my bathroom? I know where you're...
Okay. That's hilarious. No, that was one of the best days I've ever had because it was so funny. It made me feel a little bit better about... No, I find food in my bathroom.
Okay.
Like, and it's, Henry will have a muffin and have to pee, so he puts his muffin...
Yes, and then forgets
about it.
Because
God forbid you not take your food into the bathroom. It's so gross.
Well, if you put it down, someone else is going to eat it.
But that's why, like, the fridge and the freezer thing, for one thing, I'm constantly finding drinks in there and stuff because they're like, well, we wanted to see what happens if it, if it freezes and thaws or whatever. But I also will find like toys in my fridge.
Oh, because no, never.
They'll go in for a cheese stick or a juice and they'll put their shit down to grab what they need, and then there'll be like a transformer in my fridge.
Okay, no, I have never. And I used to find Legos in my coffee.
Yeah.
When Landon was really little. I have no idea, but no.
Henry went through a brief stage when he was about 1.5 where he liked to plunk Matchbox cars in the drinks.
Yeah,
So you go to take a drink and it'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
There's a Mustang.
Yeah. No. The weirdest thing ever was, On a daily basis, I have a teenager, and she leaves stupid shit upstairs in her bathroom.
In the car, in the van, like that
Yeah.
one day there was a breakfast burrito on the floor.
She literally, I have a picture of her, and I don't think I ever posted it. She made herself a bowl of cereal one afternoon. I picked her up from high school, took her home to get a snack, and then we went back to get the little kids. Her snack of choice was a bowl of cereal in the car. And it was a huge, like, flat bowl. It wasn't like a, like a bowl where stuff was contained. So I have a picture of her when we're sitting parked in the pickup line eating cereal. I'm like, seriously?
Right.
So, yeah. And, like, the Nutella you found in my bathroom that one day, that's the kids' bathroom, so I don't even know what goes on.
Deep down, there's a part of me that respects having
As long as there was no tampon stuck in the Nutella, we're good.
Oh, that's so... I eat
That
Nutella. Why do you have to ruin that?
Sorry, but I have kids and a teenager. That's
I
what happens.
respect having Nutella in the
I think
bathroom
it's a
because
toy.
sometimes you get hungry.
Yeah.
And so if you have the Nutella, you can just have a little bit of Nutella.
Sorry, but I think about pubes and stuff. You cannot be eating in that bathroom.
I do really wish that she had put the top back on it, though.
No, well, I threw it away after
Yeah.
that. There's no way in hell I kept that. That's disgusting. And pubes float around in the bathroom. You don't eat in the bathroom.
Stop saying pubes.
You don't eat in the bathroom.
Stop saying pubes.
Oh, I think I'm sick. Okay. All right. My next one was those crazy ass caterpillar eyebrows that are floating around on the internet. My daughter was obsessed about maybe 6-8 months ago with these huge eyebrows.
They don't bother me so much.
They're crazy. I'm like, what the hell? And there's a really pretty model that has them, that Cara Delevingne, or I forget what her last name is, but she has got crazy eyebrows. I don't get it. Like, I used to have really big eyebrows in high school. Had I known they'd be popular, I wouldn't have tried to pluck that shit all these years.
I do need to wax mine right now, though. I need to go have them waxed. But
I don't get those.
They don't bother me so much.
They're like Groucho marks on your forehead, so I don't really get that.
I think I prefer that almost over do you remember the pencil thin?
Yes, when you're,
Yeah.
I don't like those either.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what's wrong with just natural? Just make them look natural.
Oh, this can't be natural. Because I'll be like Larry Hagman.
I have like almost invisible eyebrows. They're like
you have
invisible.
blonde hair.
They're very invisible.
You have blonde hair. That's one
I
thing.
could be like, what's that weird alien with no eyebrows? It's a. You're Larry Hagman. What the hell? How'd you get that out of that? What?
Do you know Larry Hagman, right?
I've been to Dallas, thank you, to the house.
Yeah. But you know his eyebrows, right?
Who shot JR? No. Is this right one?
Yes.
No, Google him.
Oh my God.
He's an old man. Old men have crazy eyebrows. He's dead now. Do you know who Groucho Marx is?
He's always had crazy eyebrows.
Who, Groucho Marx or Larry Hagman?
Larry Hagman.
Oh. But I have a feeling they're like the finger kind. Like they kind of like would grab you.
Boom.
Those have wings. That's like Red Bull eyebrows.
See? I told you.
It's
like he's always had, and I'm sure he groomed them when he was much younger, but yeah.
Oh, damn. That was the best picture you could have picked to show me,
I told you.
Ah, I have to write that down. Larry Hagman eyebrows.
God rest his soul.
Yeah. So you go.
This one is locally based. That freaking 4-way stop.
Oh, yeah. Well, people around here don't know how to use one either.
I have never been more irritated with a 4-way stop than this one right here.
Yeah, I know. People don't look either.
No.
People,
Someone almost sideswiped us yesterday. I'm like, are you kidding me?
No, I know.
Are you kidding me?
I know. About twice a week.
Right.
Literally, someone goes when it's not their turn.
Right.
Well, when you pull up, you should always be paying attention to who got there first. That is like first and foremost on your mind.
Right.
Who got there first to the right.
And it's always a gamble. Like every time I pull up to that, I never know what's going to happen.
I know. And what pisses me off are the people that think, well, I'm just going to go ahead and go.
Right.
I don't care. I'm going to go. And
it's
you're thinking,
the worst. And the side story behind it is we had this intersection that is right by our house, and it's a 4-way stop. And here's the problem is the traffic has
turning lanes as well.
Right, yes. And the traffic in this little corner of our world has gotten so heavier.
Yeah.
It needs to be a stop now. It needs to be a light.
Yes.
And it's not. And so we still deal with this and it's a constant battle every time and several times a day.
Yeah.
It's only 1 of 2 ways for us to get around town. Mm-hmm. So several times a day we have to deal with this, this
Kingwood
intersection.
is full of 4-way stops.
Right.
Full of them. I mean,
but this one gets so much traffic. And I think that makes it even worse.
It does,
so, I mean, people get all confused about what to do. But because this one is, there are times of the day where the cars are stacked 20 cars back.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there are times when we can't get out of our neighborhood because it's people lined up waiting to turn at that stop sign.
Yeah, it is crazy.
So they really need to do that. But at least once a day, I am whiskey tango foxing at that corner.
Yeah. No,
and some of my worst behavior comes out of that corner. My kids have learned so many words.
My inner Italian comes out of that. I'm doing this in the window going, what the?
Oh, no, I'm using these bad boys. Pew, pew.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
I do that probably.
I yell. I honk. Because I'm like, you're an ass.
You didn't pay attention. You clearly did not follow the rules when you got to this damn four-way stop.
And I try to be a peaceful driver. I pay attention to what other people are doing. My assumption is everybody else around me is an idiot.
You have
and
to
that
nowadays,
may or may not be right, but I'll tell you this: I've never had a car accident, so I think that assuming that I don't. News tomorrow will be Copper had a car accident, but I think it's because I assume that everyone else doesn't know what they're doing, but it gets so frustrating, and I'm like, it's a four-way stop. Are you that stupid?
Yeah.
Because if you are, you probably should not be behind that wheel.
No, I agree. So yeah,
but it brings out the worst in me. Like
me too.
I cuss at that corner, I yell at people, I honk my horn, and I'm just like, and yes, I could let them go. And just be like, oh.
But what would that teach them?
Well, honking and flipping them off doesn't teach me anything either, but I feel better. But it's not every once in a while. It's literally every time you go through that, there's that confusion. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get why this is so hard.
Yeah.
And everyone at that intersection goes through that intersection because all four directions of where that meets are very specific areas. Like, it's not just random people driving through town.
Right.
It's people that are going to their subdivisions.
Right. So, well, people who should know how to use that damn four-way
exactly.
stop because they use it multiple times a day.
And we're not the only people that feel this way. Anyone you talk to has done a WTF at that corner.
Yeah.
So that's
It's crazy. Well, I'll never forget the time that I was literally coming up North Park back home, right? Car went flying by me. It was an old woman, not an old woman, but an older woman. And I get to the stop and I stop. She just keeps on going through. Right. Keeps on going through the four-way stop. I thought she literally could have been.
And there's crosswalks there too, by the way, that are heavily used. Yeah. There are crosswalks there that are heavily used. So it always, And there's quite a few accidents at that corner.
Yeah. Yes, there are. Yes, there are.
Luckily, at least not recently, anyone has been like a person hit, but there's a lot of car accidents at that corner.
Oh, yeah. Hence the really big boulder on the side over there so you don't run over that. All right. My next one is Google Plus. Like, what the hell is Google Plus? Do you know?
It's just another social media site. It's more business app.
Okay.
Like articles and stuff like that.
Okay. But because I see people say Google Plus this and Google Plus. It. Yeah, I do not. Because, I have a hard enough time using the Twitter. I don't want anything else on my plate. Okay. So it's something I don't need.
Do you have Slithero on there?
Slither.io. I do.
We just call it Slithero.
Okay.
I lose a lot of time on that too. Can we talk about that now too? You have a few more than me.
So. I have Slither.io because I'm like, my kids played it. Hell no.
It's so fun.
My kids, I like to play, I told you I like to play it. It used to be called Words with Friends, but now it's
not called that anymore.
They changed it and it's not fun anymore. I play old school. It's like old school Scrabble.
Yeah,
not Scrabble, but it's.
But Words with Friends was essentially Scrabble.
Not Scrabble, sort of, but I played the game. I played the game. Hold on, I'll tell you. This is my thing. Jesus, what is the name of that game? It's the one where they give you a whole bunch of different letters, and then you have to make words out of them.
You mean like Scrabble?
No, it's like this. Boggle.
Oh, Boggle.
Yes, you have all these letters, and then you got to make words out of the neighboring letters. Oh, why would you play
the crap out? Is that an app?
Yes, it is, and I'll have to find it for you in a bit because I forget what the name of it is.
I would totally play that.
But I love that game. I do.
I used to play Words with Friends. I got a little...
I did. I played it whenever I broke my ankle, and I made a really good friend, Linda. She's
we
super
talked about
nice.
that, yeah.
But they changed the game. So recently when I put the game back on my phone, it was not the same. So I can't find it right now. I'm like flipping around.
That's cool. I actually like that.
But I do like that. I will play that. But my kids like Slither.io. But I'm like, what? What is this? It's like an old school Caterpillar game.
Yeah, kind
of. And kudos to that because it's not like all techie and stuff. Right. But I just don't get that.
I like it, and then I like bully people on there. Like I surround them and I force them to die. Okay. And then I eat their souls.
So it's like a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's another one of those where it doesn't require any thought. So when you need to like shut down.
Okay. And that's why I like the Boggle thing. But okay. All right. I got that one.
Why haven't I won the lottery yet?
Why am I not tall and beautiful?
Like,
I mean,
why,
come on.
why can't I afford avocado pudding at the Mexican restaurant?
Jesus, I don't know. That's for rich folk. Not like us common folk.
I think this at least once a week. And I don't even play that much. But I'm always like, why the hell am I not rich yet? Like, I really fully expected by this point in time
To be a millionaire?
to be able to afford avocado pudding.
I would just like to be able to afford
That's why I'm calling it from now on.
Yeah, I agree. I'd like to be able to afford to eat at a Mexican restaurant every single day.
Well, we could, but we won't have electricity.
Or a waistline. But,
Oh, no, yeah, we'd be awful.
Who
Yeah.
cares about the second one?
Right.
That's what they make. Stretch pants.
Well, I did just get my,
Leggings.
my leggings in. So
Yes.
who needs to have a waistline when you have
when
leggings?
they have elastic waist. Oh my God, are we like
Amazing.
the younger version of the Golden Girls? You know how they used to wear
God,
like
I
the
hope
gabardine
so.
pants with the elastic waist?
The ones you could buy out of the back of the coupon ad?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Along with those shoes my daughter wanted.
Yes. Oh my, those were so awful. Her teenager sent her a text last week and said, "Can you find these shoes cheaper?" First of all, they were like $800.
Yes. Ah, that's my stomach growling. Go ahead.
They were horrible. Like, they were god-awful grandma shoes.
They were, and I'm not real sure. Like, I don't even know. Like, they look like old school. They're called Adidas tubular runner. No, that's not them. Yes, it is. These were only $55.
But those aren't the first
Right.
ones, right? The first
But I
ones
said, hey,
were.
my grandma has those
Yeah.
shoes. No, the $800 ones were like these Giuseppe.
No, they were, white with the zippers on the side.
Yeah, $6.95.
There they are in the white.
Like, what?
So
That's a
freaking ugly.
WTF. Like, right there. I don't even know what that is. Like, why, who?
Why are you
No.
paying $800 for shoes anyway?
Well, and I'm not, so.
I mean, if I ever got around to winning the freaking lottery, maybe, but I'd be
No.
hard pressed, and it sure as shit wouldn't be those.
That's a WTF right there, too.
Yeah.
It's like, what? What? So, yeah. Oh, I have one left. And you've probably seen this. This is the woman who does the videos where she sings about fruit.
No, I haven't.
Bananas. Eat bananas. No?
No.
Oh, no! Y'all have to know what I'm talking about. This
Is
is
she a
floated-
YouTuber?
She is.
See, we don't spend a lot of time on YouTube, so.
Who sings about fruit.
Eat bananas. Eat
Uh-uh.
bananas.
It's called Dr. Jean. And she does videos.
Are they like to...
Listen.
I don't even know what to say about this. Is there a purpose behind this?
she
Is she
also
trying to
does
get people to eat better?
I don't
or-
really know what her deal is, but she also does, she's called Dr. Jean,
Does
apparently.
she do strawberries? I like strawberries.
She does a guacamole one, which I think was maybe the one that kicked it all off. I don't really know. Avocado song. But she's extremely, extremely popular. Like, Aubrey showed me. My teenager showed me. This is the here's the avocado one. Here's for your avocado pudding. Let's see what she says about that. It probably won't work now that I want it to work.
It's being a butthead.
Yeah, I can't. But anyway, so yeah, it's catchy AF. But yes, oh, here it is, the guacamole song. She, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
What? I don't even know what to do with that. Well, good for her. Bless her
Yeah,
heart.
that's kind of, I'm like, WTF, because I don't get it. And you're right. I am too lazy to actually research why the hell she even makes these videos. Like, I don't know if she's a nutritionist and she did this for classrooms.
Right.
They're bizarre. I'll just be honest. They're bizarre. But they stick in your head. So her job here is done. But yeah, that's the end of my
That's
WTF
crazy.
list.
Now I have to look her up and research her and obsess about it
Very
for days
weird.
on end.
Yeah, it's very
Move
weird.
over, Kardashians.
Avocado pudding lady is in town, bitches.
You know I get obsessed about things. I'll be like 3 a.m. watching the guacamole video.
Ah, yeah. She's just, yeah.
That's hilarious. No, I had never seen her before.
Okay, so I had some things on my list that you had no clue about. Yeah, Dr. Jean.
Yeah. Dr.
So-
Jean. That's hilarious.
So your list is done?
My list is done.
Is it? How?
I think, yeah.
I think some days life is just a big WTF. Let's just be honest. But those are the
Well, I
things...
mean, we have kids, so we spend a good portion of our times, yelling that.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
So the rest of the world doesn't really surprise me that much because I have my own circus here. So.
There are just some bizarre things that I just have to question.
When you catch your boys almost daily coming back from peeing in your backyard, like there's not much else in the world that shocks you.
My girls used to do it as well.
Yeah.
Because they saw him do it and they would do it. So, yeah.
They'll literally walk past the bathroom to go back there.
It used to be fun for my kids. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to pee? I've peed outside. It's great.
Only when I was drunk.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going to soberly, is that even a word? I'm not going to soberly go outside and be like, hey, I got to pee. I'm going to pee in the backyard. No.
Maybe I will.
I'm too much of a lady.
Nothing about you screams lady.
I thought you were my friend. Oh my God, my stomach's growling again. I'm thinking another banana, Janelle. Nah, I'm good. I don't.
Good, I'm out of bananas.
I'm good because I don't like that shit.
Excellent.
Peace out.
Yeah. What are we talking about next week?
We are talking about 50s housewives. Like, do you think it's better, back then versus today?
Now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Okay, guys. Well, it will be great, I'm sure. So, I can't focus because your belly just keeps growling over and over again.
I need to bring a snack.
And then we were talking about Mexican food and guacamole, and now I'm just like, I don't think I can function anymore. I'm dying. So, all right. So before we go, I just want to remind you that we have all the social media sites. Feel free to go on there and follow us. Get those numbers up, please.
Yes, please. Give us a review if you
yes.
know how to do it. I mean, don't go crazy trying to and say WTF.
No, seriously.
I can't figure this out.
But WTF, do figure it out. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Just hit 5 stars. So, but no, in all fairness, it helps us to know what you're thinking, whether it's positive or not. So if it's maybe not positive, you could, privately message us.
Yes. If you don't like it,
right.
then just don't leave a review.
Right.
It's okay.
But keep listening.
Yep.
So other than that, we also want to remind you that we have our own personal blogs, One Fed Up Mommy and Never Drank from Mommy's Cup.
Yep.
And all those can be found on your typical social media sites as well.
Right. Yep. That's it.
All right.
I'll see you next week.
Have a great week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.